All right, guys. Welcome to the first episode of James Interviews. We're going with that as the title. But I'm interviewing Antonio of Not Really Original. You should check out his YouTube channel. He does interviews and things, but I'll let him speak for himself real quick and tell you more.
Okay, so yeah, just like James says, I'm Antonio from Not Really Original. We're a brand new channel on the YouTube platform. We go around downtown, we go around social areas, and we interview people. Just recently, we started trivia. We paid them if they answer the question right, so it's pretty fun. Yeah, so I'm glad to be here today.
Oh yeah, that video was pretty hilarious. No one knew what year the city was founded. That's pretty funny. What got you started doing interviews? Like how long you been doing that?
So recently, just like a month, like our first video, that was like the first time I'd ever done anything like that. I knew that when I wanted to start a YouTube channel, I knew I wanted to do something socially. Um, that's where, I mean, in my mind, that's where the best content is at. And I know that overall, I have a good time talking to people. And I mean, it's just, good vibes. And that's really what I was aiming for. Just hanging out with the people and being with the people.
Yeah, it seems like everyone really does enjoy like being part of the videos. Everyone's smiling, happy, and having fun, and that's what I really liked about your content. And I was like, yeah, I gotta interview him. He's super cool, chill.
Yeah.
Let's see. In that case, like, why did you choose, I guess, YouTube as the platform when there's like other social medias you probably could have cornered?
Uh, so I did start on TikTok. It wasn't interviews at all. Like it was just, trending stuff. And, it went viral. One of my videos, it was this dumb video. And that got me thinking about YouTube again. And I was like, hey, what better way to make my own videos that I actually want to make and get them out there than YouTube, you know? TikTok was more of that, okay, let's follow this trend, let's do it this guy, try to get the views over here type thing. I didn't like that. I wanted to make my own content. So I mean YouTube is the place for all that. You're your own creator, you do whatever you want, and if you go viral, you go viral. If not, at least I had fun doing it.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So you've only been doing it a couple months, but I see you have like the branded merch. That's actually super sweet. Cause like I'm into branding, so we're going there right now.
Okay.
Like one thing is like, do you have like a team of people to help you out with like the
So
whole
no,
experience?
no, dude. So I have no experience from video production to I don't even know how to say it. Like that's how unprofessional I am in everything. Like I don't know anything about editing. I don't know anything about proper setups when it comes to taking a video. Um, Nothing about marketing. Nothing about branding. That brand, that logo that I have,
Mm-hmm.
I actually made it like a whole year ago when I had started thinking about the YouTube channel. It's more of like what fell into the name. So the original part and then the line through it, which is not really original. So not original, not really original. And just recently, that's where I found that website. And you pretty much just throw your logos on there, throw your brand on there, wherever you want, however you want, and then it'll display the item for you.
Mm. Okay, kind of like
So I mean, it's pretty neat.
I really like it. It's a really good logo. Makes me think of like the Katsuki from Naruto. Don't know if you're an anime head, but I have to make a reference. um, you like I kind of find it funny because you say you don't do any of the marketing and branding and everything, but but I think like what you're doing is perfect. I find it ironic because I know all of that stuff and I purposely don't use it on my channel.
Oh,
That's why I had to create my personal one and why there's like no, that many subscribers. But anyway, like what were you doing before the YouTube then? Like what's the background? What are your like dreams and goals?
so when I started thinking about the YouTube, I was a fleet manager for Amazon, and there was a lot of just downtime. Like I was working, but it was a lot of just computer at home type deal. And well, being on the computer, you're gonna be you're gonna get bored. So that's where I fell into the idea of YouTube. Now I work for Walmart. I'm a night stalker, so it's giving me more time throughout the day to do things. And they work with my schedule, so I have Fridays or Saturdays off, pretty much the weekend, so I can go film my videos. So I'm grateful for that.
I feel it. Like I work at Walgreens, so hashtag retail life. I feel it. Like I like having like the stability, and it also kind of low key helps me test with people. So I feel like having a stable job in the beginning does help the creative process a little bit.
Yeah. And the cool thing about having a job and doing this is you meet a lot of people. And if you're just, a people person, they're gonna want to see your videos. And I mean, that's a good thing. I'm not a people person so that they do that. I'm just, that's just how I am in general. So it's just a plus. Yeah.
Like, what is your ultimate goal for the YouTube channel? Like, where do you see not really original, like at the end goal? Quote, unquote?
So, I mean, just like anyone, you want to see yourself big. That's something that I saw early on. Right now we're so amateur, we're such little babies to the platform that it's going to take a lot of growth and time, dedication to get there. But ultimately, I want to have 1 million subscribers. I want to have as many people possible watching my stuff. So I
The
mean,
golden play
that's what I'm aiming for. Yeah, the gold label.
um, so what are some other YouTubers that like inspire you or you love to collab with, like that are at like a higher level, the level you want to get on?
Okay, so the one that really got me going was Danny Duncan. Like, you know who Danny Duncan is?
I'm not hip. I need to go do some research. Danny Duncan.
Okay, so Danny Duncan, he's a vlog style YouTuber, and he pretty much just hangs out with his friends all day and just does the most outlandish things. Like you have to check him out. Danny Duncan 69.com. That's his get. That guy, obviously Mr. Beast,
Of course.
and vlog creations. Like those are the guys that just pop up on my feed, and fell in love with them. And they're pretty much what drove me to want that type of lifestyle.
Mm. So, like, do you plan on your content only being like, the interview style, kind of going into the streets and interviewing random people, or do you see it like developing into like another avenue?
I think there's room there for evolving. We have right now, obviously, the interview type style, but we're trying to reach more towards like the vlogging type style, which is why we're trying to be interactive with everyone. We're trying to be interactive with the audience and with the people in our videos. We're not just standing around the whole time like a bunch of other YouTubers do. They pretty much just we try to throw other content other than just the interview in there. So that's what we're leaning more towards, but we're gonna ride it until we see a drop.
Right? I mean, I guess that's what you got to do in the entertainment world, right? See the
Yeah.
trends, give people what they want, and have fun. Let's see. What else? What else is there? Um, Shoot. Now this is gonna get just really random. Like, so, other creative outlets. Have you ever drawn other crazy hobbies, something like that's just outlandish that you think would have people going, "What? I didn't know you could do that."
But I'm sorry, can you
I
repeat
guess,
that?
let me review it because I had like three questions hitting at once. Basically, what's something crazy like a hobby interest that like people wouldn't guess that you'd be into?
Um, I really have no hobbies, dude. Like this is the
Is
only
it
thing.
just interviewing people
Yeah,
and making the money
yeah,
off?
that was it. Like other than other than that, I mean, I'm just hanging out with my friends all day. Just working. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, like where in Texas are you actually?
So I'm as far south as you can go. I'm right down by the border.
Oh, dang.
With like the Mcallen area. You know Mcallen? You ever heard of that?
Mm-mm. I'm
No.
brand spanking new to Texas. I only moved here. I moved from Dayton, Ohio, in April, actually, to San Antonio.
Okay, so you're in San Antonio. So San Antonio, if I'm not wrong, I think we're about 2 hours from San Antonio, or it could be four. I could be completely wrong. It's just keep going south, and right before you hit the border, that's pretty much where I'm at.
Keep going south. If you hit the border patrol, you've gone too far, pretty much.
No, actually, because there's a checkpoint
Oh
from where
shit.
you're at to where I'm at. There's a checkpoint right in the middle. So you'll actually run into border patrol before you even get here.
What? So you gotta get
Yeah.
like checked. Like, do they actually like check you before you have to go in,
O-
or?
Only coming from down here up there will they check you. It's so pretty much where I'm at right now, about an hour north. That's where the checkpoint is at, and they just do the basic screening. They profile you pretty much. If you look Mexican or if you look like you don't belong in the United States, they ask to see
What?
your identification. That's pretty much what it is. Like
I feel like in
if,
Texas,
if
that's
they
like
say the whole rundown is, are you a United States citizen? And you say yes. But if they don't catch that you're United States citizen enough, they say they ask to see your identification, and if that's kind of spotty, they pull you off to the side and they check your vehicle, and yeah, it's all right.
that's
I
interesting.
don't know.
So pretty much they have a checklist. They're like, okay, do they have guns? Do they have the American flag? If they do, they're good to go.
Yeah.
No, but so let's see. Since I'm not really from Texas, and a lot of my audience are from Ohio still. So what's some things about Texas that you would tell a non-Texan that like about the vibe, the atmosphere here?
So we don't ride horses everywhere. That's why. Um, uh, I don't know. It's living down here in a small border town. I guess you can say it's pretty chill. You go to the bigger states. There's a larger diversity of people and culture and religion and all that stuff. Down here, I grew up seeing everyone the same. No matter what it is that you believe in or look like. Now, when I went upstate, that's where that all changed. Some people were just like me. They thought, or at least I like to believe, thought just like the way I saw things. But of course, wherever you go, there are the haters. There are people who grow up a different way, so they see things a different way. And whether or not it's right or wrong, that's not for me to decide. But I
Right.
mean, I think it's just like any other place. Yeah, you go to the bigger cities, you have a lot of things to do. You go to the smaller towns, there's not really much to do. Down here where I'm at, there's a beach. We have a beach. So it's South Padre Island. That's the spring break destination. It's pretty nice up there. Other than that, there's nothing else to do.
Like, I'll say since moving to San Antonio, because like I was in a medium town where there was like some stuff to do, but once you found the stuff to do, that's like almost all the stuff there was to do, unless you kind of went out to other cities, out the way.
Yeah.
And so I find San Antonio really intriguing because there's like everything
Yeah.
everywhere. I was like, whoa. I was like, archery spot. Oh yeah, I'm doing this ASAP. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
and with that, then we're gonna segue into this. Where's some place you'd like to like travel to do interviews or like different city, state?
To interview too. So, I mean, we have plans to go to spread across Texas, and then hopefully, we can get monetized at some point. And I feel like 100,000 subscribers would be good enough to, take a day trip to a different state, or take like a weekend trip to a different state. Um, I mean, California's a pretty good place. Florida's a pretty good place. I can see New York as a really good place.
Oh
Um, yeah, it's just those high tourist areas, the high population areas and it would be a lot of fun going out there.
yeah. You said at 100,000 subscribers.
I think so. Yeah, that's
That
probably
goes.
about like 100 to 200 bucks per video.
So time to segue into. Make sure you subscribe to Not Really Original. 100,000 subscribers. We're going out of state.
That's the small time goal right now. 100,000 subscribers.
Oh goodness. But what was I about to say? Like, who would you like? Say you were in California or New York, somewhere random. Who would you like to like bump into who's kind of famous that you would just like to interview?
YouTuber wise, um, there's this YouTuber that I watch. I don't know if he's in California, but his name is Eric. Do you know him? Okay, so Eric is friends with Mr. Beast. You know, he was a small time YouTuber. He started during the pandemic of last year. He went from 0 to 1 million subscribers and pretty much just throwing everything that he had back into his videos. That right there is that's like what I want to do, you know. I don't want to just collect a check and do the bare minimum. I want to throw it all back like right now, you know. I'm throwing half my paycheck into the videos or a quarter of my paycheck into the videos because of things that I've learned from Mr. Beast and Eric, right? So those are like my idols. Those are the people that I want to meet because they're the ones who are driving me and showing me that this is possible. You know,
All right, and then not YouTube wise, who would you like to interview? Who's kind of famous?
not interview wise, who would I like to interview? Mm, I don't know. I'm not that really big on celebrities.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
wouldn't
really
be able to
either.
tell you.
Like real talk. So quick little thing. Like YouTuber wise, I usually watch the more streamer kind of science side of YouTube, kind of like the Michael Reeves and the Pokemans and
Backyard
those.
science.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
don't really know the
Dude,
traditional celebrities really either.
yeah, like you can tell me I'm that type of person where I enjoy watching, any type of movie, but the second you start mentioning actors' names or the name of the movie, I know, you lose me.
Oh, I'm horrible in movies. What if I told you I watched Scarface like 2 or 3 weeks ago for the first time? Like, like
Like,
my neighbor, we were just talking and chatting. He's into movies. He's a movie head. He was like, "Yeah, I remember this Scarface quote." He quoted. He said, "First you get the money, then you get the power, and then you get the women." And I was like, I ain't never seen Scarface. He said, "Oh hell no." Nah. He went on to like YouTube or whatever. He bought it for like rented it for like $2 or whatnot. And we watched it. It was a good ass movie. I'm like, damn. Why hasn't anyone showed me this earlier?
I don't even think I've seen Scarface. It's like I've never seen one that always pops up is Napoleon Dynamite. Never seen that one.
Me either. People say I
Yeah,
kind of give off a little bit of his vibes, at least when I was younger anyway. Like, but I never seen it.
yeah. I don't know. There's people reference that movie all the time, and I have no idea what's going on to this day.
It's like it's a video idea. What was it? Reaction to first time reaction to Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, I feel like that would be pretty good.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's go random. Music. What's some music you like to listen to?
I enjoy country. Just, I mean, everyone hates it, but I enjoy country. I enjoy, I like I like listening to Billie Eilish, Adele, that type of music. Um, Little Nas, that it's just spread around, just pretty much whatever I'm feeling for that day.
Little everything. Yeah, I'll say
Yeah,
country wise, the most I know is Lady Antebellum. I think they're country, right?
Lady Estelle. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, there you
that's about as country as it's gotten with me.
go.
Let's see. Um, to be honest, I think that's about all I have in the chamber, actually, at the moment for questions. Is there anything you'd like to let, what was it, current subscribers, future subscribers know about the channel?
uh, I mean, thank you for subscribing. Honestly, like and 70 subscribers in a month, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good from having 0. So we appreciate it. We appreciate all the views. And for those of you who aren't subscribed and are watching my videos because there's 70% of you and there's 252 views per video, why aren't you subscribed? What am I doing wrong? Tell me, and
Just
I'll
hit
fix
the
it.
button.
Okay? Just subscribe, and we'll fix all the problems. Just comment. All you have to do is comment, and we'll fix whatever it is that you don't like. We're all about that.
You're all about feedback and trying to give your audience the perfect experience. All right.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, we want to be genuine. We're not going to be faking stuff. So if it just doesn't fit our vibe or if it doesn't fit that page, we just won't do it.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Alrighty. Well, shout out to all the people. I also had a Facebook Live going on back here to kind of
Oh, you
show
did?
the behind the scenes. So I might post that up at the same time. But
Okay.
thank you everybody for watching on Facebook. Also, thank you Antonio for your time. Appreciate it. Hopefully we
Sir,
can do
thank
some
you.
more collabs like this and everything.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Thank you for inviting me over.
No problem. And everybody subscribe to Not Really Original on YouTube. Also subscribe to the Orange Room, this channel, so we can get more interviews
Yeah,
and get cool
yeah.
crazy
Subscribe
content
to the Orange Room.
and get
This
more
this guy had this guy's on a grind. You got to subscribe. He just do it. Yeah,
Appreciate it.
that's the best I can say. He's on a grind. He's posting videos left and right.
Appreciate it. Shoot, I'm about to post another one once this is done. Was it all day, every day?
All day, every day. We do it once a week. We're aiming to post every Friday, so expect to see us on a Friday.
Like one day I gotta like actually once I turn this off, we'll sit there and talk a little bit more about deeper about like all the stuff that I do. Because to be honest, the YouTube is actually for fun. That's where it gets crazy when it
Okay.
comes to the content. Because yeah, there's a lot and it can be overwhelming. But anyway, peace out, people. I'm turning off the